Hey everybody, we've been seeing a lot of videos on the routes you can take on these raids, the events. We're going to talk about 64 and 62, and I don't really see a route, so let's get to that.
Hi, I'm HeftyBear08. This is DJ Jeckel65. We're gonna just do what he said.
So, let's get in on that. Like we were trying to say, been seeing a lot of videos where they show, oh, take this route, take that route. And ideally, I think that sounds really cool and super, but I think there's some changes going on and I have questions. So this video is just to bring a lot of questions to light and hopefully we get answers. So if you have an answer or a thought or a comment, feel free to put them down there below. Of course, I'm DJ Jeckel. This here is HeftyBear08.
HeftyBear08, hi.
If this is your first time and you're liking what you see, don't forget you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. If you want to know when my videos go live for you, you can hit the bell button as well. And now let's pose these questions that we have. I see a lot of routes, but I'm thinking, you know, kixeye doesn't have our interest at heart, and that's what I want to point out. So now let's pull this up. So I have a little video. I'm not going to hit the target. I'm just going to show a little video. And you're going to see my strings spin. And this is intentional. The reason why they're spinning, I have to make this comment. For those that get it, understand why. If you don't, my apologies. But I have to keep them spinning to keep them underwater because I don't want to take any damage. Because this is for educational. But as you can see, the mouse is moving around. And you only have one way in and no way out. You have little ways to duck in, and I was saying, in my opinion, this is not a route. You have no choice. This is a one-way street. How can you have a route with a one-way street? I know you can hide in and duck in. What were you saying?
Yeah, there's like one way in, and then you have little alcoves that you can hide and try not to take damage, and then go on your way some more, and then hide in another alcove. But there is only one way in. So I don't know what people are talking about, that there's more than one route.
If you guys know what they're talking about and there's more than one route, and if you can come in from the south or the west or the east, feel free, again, make a comment, let us know, because this is not only for us to give you guys information, but it's also for us in return to get some information. And I also noticed too, while I was doing this training video, the instant repair is not working. Has anyone else noticed that? The instant repair is flat out not working. I had to send my ships home, repair them in my base, and then send them back out. Has anybody else noticed that? Alright, let's go back, a little sidetrack. So over here, I noticed, and some of you may be asking, and if you want to ask it, go ahead and repeat it, put the comment there, that why haven't I seen this before? Because I'm lazy. I auto hit. I'm really going to sneeze. I am so sorry. I auto hit. I auto hit what I can. I put my ships to fix. I go about my business on my day. I get a little notification, oh, where the flip is it? On my phone, that my ship is fixed. That's been working lately. And then I go and I fix the next one. And then I go and really trying not to sneeze here. Then I really go and fix the next one, and then I come back later on. I've been using my silverfishes or bat rays. So that's that. So I don't see what's going on. And I've been going in because on my bat rays, or no, something got stuck and I had to go back and look, and I got curious. And I see again all these videos coming where like, oh, go in this way, do this route, or do that. And I don't see how you can do a route. And I don't want to show the video I'm talking about because I don't want to take away from what they're trying to do, because I think it's really good that, you know, as a community we're trying to help each other out, that we're you know, we all play characters in the game and we battle each other, but it is a game and the game is for fun. So moving on, if you guys can tell me how I can come in from the east or the south or any other direction, but that would be cool, because I can only duck and hide, and for me that is not fun. And that's really promoting me to auto hit and take the hit, because oh, you can see my mouse. This is my mouse now, not the recording one. Because going in and out, that's two directions, and to me that's not really a route. That's not really fun. This is, to me, showing signs that this is work. And I'm getting, you know, more comments. I'm getting more information and more visual stuff I'm seeing. And I figured if I can get that kind of visual, and I'm starting to see things, maybe if you guys leave more comments down below and like and share this, Kixeye can maybe start seeing this, because I see it in the forums, you know, questions and concerns, but I'm also starting to see a trend where the questions that are getting posed, the individual, and this is just a theory and a thought, that they don't want an answer, because I see people give good help, good legitimate answers, and it gets rejected, or they get upset, or they say they're infringing on their rights, and I'm like, I don't understand. This person looks like they're really trying to help. And then of course there's all the haters and trolls that pop on and they do their deal, and I've seen, and also the moderators are putting, you know, the rules and how we follow. So the point I'm getting at is the Kixeye forum, which is not part of Kixeye. I even got a letter from customer service saying that they are not part of it. They can reach out and try to talk, but again, it is not Kixeye affiliated, which I find really weird, but that's what they're saying. So the point is, the forum seems to be a pool or a swamp of just negativity. So if we come here and leave the comments here, perhaps Kixeye can see this, and maybe, you know, I know they need to make money, I know they need to make changes in the game and always keep it evolving, because that's their sales pitch and that's their business plan, but maybe they could modify it where it's still fun, because this raid absolutely was not fun. And as I mentioned, I got the hound. I say that's important. And somebody mentioned that that they hit a base and the hound didn't do so well.
I say they just got lucky, but
well, there's a lot of information we don't have, and a lot of times too, when you do your first build, it's a rough draft. We have no reference. We don't know what to put on it. I have an idea because I have a algorithm that I use, and it starts with top tier. And this ship's a mortar, so everything I put on it is going to be mortar base. Then the kicker is, I gotta show a picture of this. Hey everybody, DJ Jeckel here. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time and you like what you're seeing and you want to be the first to get new information and new videos when they come live for you, make sure you hit that little subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified. And again, thank you guys so much. Let's get to that show. Okay, so I have my little picture, and what I like about this game is it's paper, rock, scissors. You guys have choices. I'm doing this part for fun, because for me, I play the game for the base hitting and base defense. So right now my focus is on the Houndsmaster, because it's a new ship. I still think it's a must-have, but how it fits in the game and where to put it is, I guess at the moment, still up in the air, because people are buying it and they're trying it and they're doing things, but I don't have enough information. What I do know is, like it says here, it's good for the carnage, and I know people have carnages. I have them, and they're just sitting there in mothballs at the moment. I also know it's a mortar, so my build is going to be based on mortars, explosive, and what I can do to help the carnages out. that's why I wanted to put that out. Which goes to my other point that this that they're taking a lot of the fun out of the game, and that's why I wanted to mention. You know, this is expensive. There's also armor for 6 million, but if you guys look at the armor, I don't see the difference. It looks like the same ones for the FM missions that I can get for 2.5 million points. That is easy for me to get with Praetorian and the Dragons. So I don't see why that they would put up the charges. I'm like, do kixeye want the players to have a chance? Do they want them to be able to get and achieve? You know, and I find that kind of odd too. Like, even though I took a break for a few years, I've been playing for 9 years, and only in this past year is my base more able to defend itself. Before, I could defend myself like a lot of the time, and then there's periods where I couldn't defend it at all because every time they added a new tier and a new Conquer fleet, which they added that, couldn't really do a whole lot.
Getting back to what you were saying though about the Houndmasters and the armor that you were talking about, and it almost seems like there's people at Kixeye that are doing like different departments, and like this department has the armor for the FF mission for this price, but this department has the armor for the raid, but we're going to do it at this price or this point, these points.
So that they're not talking to each other.
Not talking to each
the left
other.
doesn't know what the right is doing.
Right. That's just my opinion. That's just the thought I had. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Why there would be two different price points for the same item.
That makes sense. So yeah, so that's where we at in this video. If you guys understand why how there's a route, because I don't see any other ways going in.
That's a one-way street.
Yeah, and we touched upon the Houndmasters. I will have a build for it, as I mentioned elsewhere, that Kixeye is also taking the fun out of the game because I have subjugators upgrading, so I can't build this for a while. So there's that. So I'm trying to get this information out. But if you guys want to email me some screenshots or pictures of builds, because I've also seen online it was a Howler build, and I'm gonna try to touch upon that on the video because whether it worked for that person is another topic. But at this point in time, that build for the most part isn't going to work because there's all kinds of other stuff out, and a lot of times it's becoming misleading, and I don't think it's intentional. But then you got all the haters and the trolls that jump on, and they change the subject. Now everyone else is all arguing and bickering, and it's all about the emotion of it, which is also misleading. So those are future videos that I'm working on. If you guys have questions, comments, or concerns, or thoughts, or ideas, again, feel free to make a comment.
Yep. Make comments anyway. We like comments. Yeah, I haven't got anything else because...
Well, that's that.
You pretty much covered it all. So.
Thank you. And if I did miss something, feel free to leave a comment, something I can add, because I really do enjoy seeing what you guys have to say, because everyone has a different mind, and the way we see things so differently, and we all have the same goal, I think is phenomenal. And I really, that's the other part of the game I really enjoy, is the community and the players I get to meet and how they play and their views on and their aspects of it is very enlightening and very, like, it broadens the game, which I think is Kixeye is like overlooking or not seeing it.
I agree.
Okay. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Let's go right to offline. Ooh, man, that went pretty good. We're offline, so is that pizza ready? I'm gonna go eat some pizza.
Yeah, the beer's in the fridge. It's freezing, or it's getting cold, not frozen.
Oh, it's recording. It's recording. Hold on. Testing, testes. Does this help? How about this over here? I'm close to the mic.
Are you talking about testes?
I'm further from the mic, and that's...
Testing. Hello, can you hear me?
You always go like aristocratic British or something.
Oh yes, I'm very good at that. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Will this hit behind the
Either
scenes?
that or howdy, y'all doing? What all up?
Well,